Ultra-processed foods can be healthy. Of course, ultra-processed foods are generally viewed as less healthy than whole or minimally processed foods, and it's not hard to see why. For example, here's a plot of ultra-processed food consumption and type 2 diabetes risk, and as you can see, the more ultra-processed foods you're eating, the higher your risk of type 2 diabetes gets. But that doesn't mean that all ultra-processed foods will lead to the same result. As per the NOVA classification, ultra-processed foods are made up of ingredients that are extracted from whole foods, things like sugar, oil, salt, flour, protein, etc., and may incorporate other compounds synthesized in a lab like flavors and colors. But there are a lot of foods that can fit under that umbrella. These can include things like Pop-Tarts, Oreo cookies, and processed meat, or even whole grain breads and cereals. And going back to the type 2 diabetes example, this recent publication from the Nurses' Health Studies 1 and 2 and Health Professionals Follow-Up Study looked at how different types of ultra-processed foods can impact risk. They found that breakfast cereals, whole grain breads, fruit-based desserts, packaged sweet and savory snacks, and yogurt-based desserts were all associated with a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. On the other hand, refined breads, spreads and sauces, animal-based products, ready-to-eat mixed dishes, and sweetened beverages were all associated with a higher risk. And the magnitude of the impact on risk varied substantially from product to product. And while this is specifically looking at type 2 diabetes, we see similar results for some of these products and other health outcomes like cardiovascular disease. So it's generally a good idea to limit ultra-processed foods, but they aren't all created equal.